because I never actually committed to any of the goals. Having a clean space leads to a clear mind. Probably the most daunting part of life. Self-care, glow up kind of stuff for the new year. Social media makes us feel so bad already and has all these negative effects. Control what you can. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had a little bit of a mental breakdown a few days ago. Every year, honestly, I start to get a little bit in my head as we're approaching the new year. And it's like a mix of emotions. Like, I kind of feel a little bit disappointed in myself because I never actually committed to any of the goals that I said I was going to or ideally would have liked. And I think that's a common experience that a lot of us go through. So I'm feeling all those things. And then I gathered myself for a moment and I thought, you know, I'm really the only person. I am the only person that can make any sort of change in my life, whether that's big or small. No one's gonna come and help me. I'm not gonna magically wake up one morning and just be my ideal self. It truly does take like a lot of drive and discipline, and that's really my goal for 2023. I want to have a lot of drive and I want to be disciplined, because something I've learned is you can't rely on motivation, because motivation is gonna come and go. You're not going to be motivated to go to the gym every day. You're not going to be motivated to do all the little things that are going to end up making a big difference in your life every single day. And that's where the discipline comes in. So to put myself in a good mental space going into the new year, I'm going to be doing a bunch of physical and mental things to get myself in a good headspace and pull myself out of that little, you know, end of year funk. In 2023, we're going to be our best selves. So you guys can do this with me. Get some inspiration, motivation, because we're doing it. 2023, we're doing it. There's going to be a whole mix of things. We got some more lighthearted, physical, like glow up style of things, as well as some productive things, good habits, and some spiritual, getting deep kind of things that we're going to be doing today. So I'm really excited. I know I definitely need this, so let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is deep clean and organize my space, whatever it may be. If it's like your pantry that needs some organization, under your sink, under your bed, just a simple desk drawer. We're going to start off with the easy given. Obviously, having a clean space leads to a clear mind. I truly believe that. I hate when my space is messy, cluttered, disorganized. So if there's any time to have it all put together, it's going into the new year. My apartment really needs some just like tidying up right now. So I'm going to do that and then do a little bit more of a deep clean too. Take a look at our finances and budget. Probably the most daunting part of life, honestly. I just never really know where to start. There's so many different templates I see all over TikTok, and just I don't even know where to look for all this information to like compile together, and it also just takes a ton of time. But I found the best money and budgeting app out there. I've been using it for the past 6 months, and that's Clio. I want to say thank you to Clio for sponsoring this video. I was introduced to them back around 6 months ago, and I really liked it at first, but I never could have imagined the actual impact it would have had on me. Like, without being dramatic, it's actually changed my life and made it so much easier. Clio is the money app that makes personal finance fun, simple, and relatable. I'm about to do my 2022 money rewind right now, and I'm actually a little nervous. Basically, Clio like roasts you all the time. Or if you're like doing good and staying on budget, then she'll, you know, give you some credit. But, you know, after a long weekend, I will wake up and I'll have a little text on my phone from Clio that's like, we're over budget, or like, dude, you spent X amount of money this weekend. And it's really nice because it holds you accountable and you don't have to do anything. You just link your bank account and boom, you're done. So let's do my 2022 money rewind. My top spends this year. Okay, eating out is a pretty obvious one. I know I spend so much money eating out. That's actually something I should definitely work on. Yeah, they really just laid it out there like that for me. No one judge me because I'm getting really personal with you guys, showing you like the amount that I'm spending and stuff. So be nice to me. Yeah, that's crazy. I definitely definitely need to work on that. I spend so much money on Amazon every month. That's a big thing that I need to work on because it's so easy to just go online, go on your phone and order stuff from Amazon. Too easy. It's too accessible. So it helps me because Cleo roasts me a lot about my Amazon purchases. Like every month she'll say how much money I spent, and it's very eye-opening, and slowly but surely I've been like decreasing the amount, and I think that's a good goal. Like even just being aware of how much you're spending each month in different categories helps you to make those positive changes. So that's definitely something that I'm taking into the new year because of Cleo. Clearly I need to cut down on the eating out and also my monthly Amazon purchases. Like this is kind of ridiculous, kind of embarrassing. I need to get it together. I'm gonna share this on my Instagram story right now. You guys can go download the Cleo app through the link in my description and see your own 2022 money rewind. Let me know if you beat me and you spent way less on eating out and Amazon, or if you potentially spent more than me and maybe make me feel a little bit better. See where you spent, see where you saved, and let's ring in 2023 with a nice fresh outlook. Also, if you share your 2022 money rewind on your social media, you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win $1,000. Thank you so much Cleo AI for sponsoring this video. Truly you guys, Cleo has changed my life and I love it. Thank you again. Okay, next are a few tasks that are a little bit tedious, but they're definitely crucial. Starting with canceling all your unwanted subscriptions. At least on the iPhone, it makes it really easy. You can go into your settings and look at your apps and it'll tell you every single app that you've been paying for. And let me tell you, I went in and looked and there had been at least 4 or 5 that I've been paying for. Chances are you have at least 1 or 2 that you forgot you even were paying for and have been billed every single month. So go in there, take a look at that. Next, you need to clean your camera roll. This is something I haven't done in about 4+ years, and I don't know how common it is. I know back in high school I did it all the time, and once I went to college I just stopped, I guess. But at the very least, at the beginning of each year, you should go back and look through and delete all those old screenshots and all the random photos you don't need anymore. And I'm not saying go and delete all your photos and your memories, but like when you go have a little photo shoot session with your friend and you end up with like 100 photos of the exact same thing, like you can go through and delete some of those. And all the random screenshots, trust me, just go through and I promise you, you will find a bunch of stuff that you are able to delete, and it's good for your phone memory, so it's a win-win. Last one of these tedious little tasks, but definitely not least, go through all of your following, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, and purge. There's a quote that says you're the product of the 5 people you are around the most or that you hang out with the most, and the same goes for social media accounts. You are a product of the 5 accounts you're consuming the most content from. You don't need to justify it, delete, unfollow. I don't care. I'm a big believer in that. Social media is already so bad for our mental health. Just unfollow, delete, just get rid of it. Like I just said, social media makes us feel so bad already and has all these negative effects. Control what you can. Okay, now for some fun, like self-care, glow up kind of stuff for the new year. This is always really fun for me. I just spend the whole night doing like self-care things. It's truly just really fun and it makes you feel really put together and it's relaxing and it's just a win-win. Even just doing like one of these things a week or doing all of this once a month, or just whenever you're feeling down, you need like a little pick-me-up. It really boosts your self-esteem, and don't underestimate the power of self-care. I think it's become a term that's so widely used, maybe overused, but don't underestimate the power of self-care and treating yourself. It's really important. Some things I like to do are deep condition my hair, wax, do my eyebrows, whiten my teeth, do a face mask, and it's really nice because while I do it, I will watch like YouTube and get caught up on that, or I'll watch whatever TV show I'm into. It's like prime me time. I'm also getting a haircut in about 2 weeks and I'm so excited. My hair is so long right now. I definitely need it. Like honestly, I need like a lot cut off. Like I'm probably gonna get all this cut off. Self-tanner is also a like weekly self-care thing that I like to do. It just makes me feel so much better because I get super pale in the winter, and so it just like livens me up. Definitely try self-tanner if you haven't. I'll do it on Thursdays before the weekend, so it's all ready for when I'm going out and like being around people. This is my favorite one. It's the Saint Tropez mousse, and I just use their mitt. Super super gross, but it works like a charm. Sometimes people say they're scared of self-tanner, and like you really shouldn't be. It's pretty foolproof. I think people think like you're gonna wake up with all these streaks, but as long as you're covering your whole body, even if it looks like you have a little bit of streaks at first, once you wash it off, it's like perfect. Definitely try this one out. So I'm gonna do a face mask, and I'm also going to deep condition my hair. I have one that I use in the shower, but this is one that I whip out every couple months. It's from the brand Glaze. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do a face mask, and then take a nice hot shower. Right now, that face mask just like really hit. I don't do face masks enough, honestly, and it's because they're so annoying to wash off, but I think that's the way to do it. Like, put it on before you get in the shower, because then there's no mess. But lastly, what I'm gonna do tonight to prep for the new year is do some journaling, some goal setting, and make a vision board. Arguably the most important thing in this video. Honestly, it's what I've been most excited about leading up to 2023, is just sitting down and setting some goals, making a vision board. I think it's important when you're goal setting to make them realistic. For your vision board, go crazy, go all out. But when it comes to setting goals for yourself, like for example, personally, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna go to the gym every single day. I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week, because that's just not realistic for me. And as someone that's wanting to work out more and get back into the swing of working out, I'm gonna be realistic and say I'm gonna work out 2 times a week. That's what I'm gonna do, 2 times a week. I'm gonna pick the days and I'm gonna work out, because then as I get in the swing of it, I might want to start working out more. That's kind of what happens. It's a very realistic, attainable goal to start out with. That's an issue that I've been making in the past few years. I set these really unrealistic goals, and like I was talking about earlier with Cleo and seeing how much money I spend on eating out, setting a monthly limit or even a weekly limit would make it easier. Breaking them down, saying I'm only gonna eat out 1 day a week or 2 days a week. Just setting attainable goals is really important. Don't set yourself up to fail. That's a really big thing. And then making the vision board is always really fun, because you can just go on Pinterest and find tons of pictures that inspire you, that line up with your goals, the way you want your life to be, even just like the aesthetic, the vibe. Vision boards are really fun. I'm actually gonna do like a big printed out version of my vision board, but I don't have a printer here, so I'm gonna do that when I get home. But I've made this big Pinterest board of all the pictures that I will potentially be using. My Pinterest will be down below. I'm obsessed with Pinterest. I feel like every time I'm on there, I'm just like getting inspiration and feeling more motivated. And then journaling. Something that is always a goal of mine is to journal more. Going into the new year, I think it's good to reflect on the past year and also to kind of manifest and write about what your life is like in 23. Write about it in the present tense as if you're already past 2023 and you're looking back on it. But right now I'm going to do some goal setting. So I got a new planner from my management. They sent us a little holiday care package. Okay, that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. I'm feeling so much better. I wasn't being dramatic when I said I had a meltdown the other day. It was pretty bad, and that's when I knew that I kind of needed to have a night like this to kind of put myself together. I'm curious to know what some of your goals are going into the new year, so comment them down below. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment this emoji. Thank you again to Cleo AI for sponsoring this video. You guys can check them out in the description box down below. Truly, if you're gonna do one thing from this video, download Cleo and do your 2022 money rewind. It's so easy. It takes 2 seconds. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.